Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the Journey 365 Bible Study and Prayer Journal YouTube channel. In this video series, we will look at if Journey 365 is right for you. We will look at the Journey 365 story, and you'll learn about tips on how to make the most of Journey 365. There is a lot to unpack in this video series, so we are going to take it one video at a time. At Journey 365, we want you to tap into the power of writing, grow your personal relationship with God, and truly become one with Him through journaling. With Journey 365 Bible Study and Prayer Journal, you can write down notes from your daily Bible readings, from sermons, from group Bible studies, as well as capture personal prayer requests, personal prayers, and record dreams and visions and much more. It is really the ultimate journal for your spiritual walk. If you'd like to see sample pages of Journey 365, you can go to our website, journalingyourjourney.com. If you go to our Facebook page and like our page or follow us on Instagram, you'll see sample pages from my personal journal, as well as others who have provided or shared sample pages as well. We also have a private Facebook group where I provide additional tips on journaling, and you can join that group as well. Now let's get started with today's video. Is Journey 365 right for you? We offer two types of Journey 365 Bible study and prayer journals, and I actually have them right here. So there's a hard cover, which is right here. Hardcover is here, and they're both the same, but there's just a hardcover and a soft cover. So there's the hardcover journal, and then there's also the soft cover journal. They're, like I said, they're pretty much the same, just different binding. The soft copy is $18 and the hard copy is $31. So why so much for a journal? You can go to Walmart or Target or even the dollar store and get blank lined notebooks and just go for it all for a couple of dollars. But does that really give you the type of journal experience that you're looking for? I mean, you could argue that it could, but journaling is a little bit more than that. And if you want to have a solid journal, you'll want to make the investment. I like to think about it like this. It's the difference between purchasing the Bible with the large print and the study notes versus the teeny tiny Bible with the teeny tiny print with no notes and no Jesus words highlighted in red. So as you're thinking about if Journey 365 is right for you, let's think about what type of journal you are. We can have a little bit of fun with this. So in thinking a little bit more about my experiences with Journey 365, I came up with these three different types of journalers. So you're either going to be a casual journaler, the willing journaler, or the all-in journaler. And maybe you're some other type of journaler and I haven't thought of it yet, or maybe you're in between, but let's just think about it for the purpose of this video. Try to see if you can slot yourself into one of the three journalers. Now, the casual journalers are journalers who journal in times of crisis. They feel like it, they journal when they feel like it, or they may go weeks or months without journaling. They're really not into journaling. It's there if they need it, but they're not consistent journalers. Then there's the willing journalers. These are the folks who have a desire, for the most part, to journal regularly, but they lack some type of consistent routine or some type of tool to help them stay consistent and really get into the habit of journaling. And then there are folks who consider themselves the all-in journaler. And these are people who have been journaling since they could probably write. They keep all of their past journals. They have them organized on the shelf somewhere. I mean, these folks are really, really into it. I like to consider myself somewhere between a willing journaler and an all-in journaler. Probably more now of an all-in journaler since Journey 365 has been published. If you're a casual journaler, Journey 365 may not be right for you unless you are willing to make the commitment. If you need some consistency with journaling though, and you're all in, Journey 365 is perfect for you. And let me add a disclaimer. Being a casual journaler doesn't have anything to do with your relationship with God. You may not have been an avid note taker at school or just never developed the right note taking skills, and that is okay. Journaling is just one way for you to grow your relationship with God. Now, in Journey 365, there's not much room for drawing or coloring. It's not a creative journal. I've seen a lot of creative journals out there. Journey 365 is not that type of journal. It doesn't mean that you can't draw or doodle or use highlighting or anything like that at all. It just means that if you're looking for that type of journal, there are others out there that will give you that type of experience. I think the benefit of Journey 365 is that it takes your daily, your daily readings or devotions that you're doing, and it allows you to capture your thoughts from those readings or from prayers or from what God speaks to you directly, and it puts it all in one type of journal. And when you look at the definition of what journaling is versus what journaling is not, from the original sermon series that Journey 365 was inspired by, journaling is really a written, measured account of your daily travels. It's not a diary. It's not prayer. In other words, it does not replace prayer. It's not a complaint platform. It's writing down what God told you and what God showed you in the many, many ways that he speaks. And that could be through the Bible, through Bible studies, through your quiet time, through talks with others. To make the most of your journal each day, you have to be open to listening to what God has to say and then write it down. That's different from just jotting down random thoughts or even venting about something that got on your nerves that day. So if you're looking for a way to grow closer to God through journaling, Journey 365 can definitely help you get there. In the next videos that we will do, we'll focus really on helping people who consider themselves the willing journalers and the all-ins really take their journaling to the next level. We're going to really break it down in all of these videos. In our next video, the video that we'll record next, we're going to talk a little bit about the journey story. And that's really a combination of how journey came to be and how God might speak to us in our daily lives. So until then, we will see you in the next video.